Buster, full set of gauges, even got a key in it. But today it's a goat shed. Now y'all, take it to the billy goat pen. They sit around and dip their bread in their milk. I get milk sandwiches. Hey guys, welcome back to Half Moon Customs. Today's gonna be a little bit of a farming video. It'll be pretty short. We got a real bad cold spell coming in. It's supposed to get off like down in single teens, you know, digit weather. 3 to 8 inches of snow, which I know doesn't really sound like much to you northern guys, but to us here in Tennessee, it's our winter week. We have about a week, maybe 2 weeks of winter. Usually comes along in February, but we're getting it a little bit early this year. Or we may have a really cold winter, but typically it's 1 or 2 weeks and then it warms up. So anyway, I've got some goats. Haven't really showed them much on the channel, but as with any livestock, they always like to choose the worst time to deliver babies. So I've got a nanny goat with a baby this morning. Went out to check the goats to make sure they got water. Of course, you know, bust the ice, give them some grain, and yeah, lo and behold, there's a little baby billy goat waiting on me. Mama's doing good, baby's doing good. I got 2 more nannies that are set to deliver basically any time. So we're trying today to kind of get everything arranged. But I thought I'd show y'all a little bit. We're going to use a junk cab today to give a little shelter for these billy goats, because I had to separate them. You can't keep your nannies and your billy together because when they're delivering, you kind of have that issue of the billy kind of smells the pheromones or whatever and begins to really like pester the female, and she needs to be spending time bonding with the baby. So you got to get them separated. And I don't really have a good shelter for them built in this little pen that I'm keeping them in. So I've got 1 billy and 1 wether. That's like one that's been castrated. Ain't got no balls. So anyway, we're gonna grab a junk cab, and set it off into the goat pen. Just kind of give you all a little bit of footage. Been slow on my editing, so we got a few things coming. I've got one big 2024 update video, should post maybe tomorrow on Monday. Anyway, just thought you might want to check it out and you know, laugh at what we're up to. But it's just nothing more than just a little farming work, which in Tennessee, you know, even though we do the hot rod stuff here at Half Moon Customs, I've got some goats, and you know, you have to take care of them too. When it's cold, livestock doesn't, you know, wait. So anybody who has cattle or goats or anything, you know that you have to go out and tend them. It doesn't matter what the weather is, and I guess that doesn't really matter what state you're in. I'm just thankful I don't live in the northeast, northwest, where it's absolutely freezing and y'all have a huge snow. Here we just don't have any kind of preparations for winter, so when it snows 3 to 8 inches, everybody freaks out, runs to the grocery store. They buy at least a couple gallons of milk. They buy 2 or 3 loaves of bread, and they sit around and dip their bread in their milk, I guess, and make milk sandwiches. Milk sandwiches. If y'all know anything about Tennessee, we freak out anytime there's snow, or even the word of it. We don't know anything about having winter tires, snow tread, nothing like that. And no one here knows how to drive on it. They'll all be driving, you know, 10 above the speed limit and spinning out and sliding in ditches. So if you can stay at home, the best thing to do is just stay at home and stay out of that mess, because it's a mess. But anyway, thought y'all might want to hang out for just a little bit today. Hope y'all are having a good winter time, and we're gonna see if we can get started here. I think Brian Luke's getting warmed up a little bit. I'm gonna let him do a little driving. See if we can get our ratchet strap. So this is our victim. We're just gonna, it's kind of a junk cab. I gotta get a few things out of this cab. I've got some switches. It's actually an AC cab. Oh man, we got no doorknob, so that's gonna be fun. Or window crank rather. Let's see. Oh, this one's already down, so that's even better. We're just gonna pick this thing up, run a ratchet strap around it, just pick it up with the tractor. I don't really like going through vent windows and stuff because I don't want to mess up anything that might potentially be useful. But we're gonna make a little temporary goat shed. There's a lot of good parts on this thing. I still got door panels. I got heater control knobs, glove box, radio delete plate that's got some screw holes in it, the instrument cluster, full set of gauges, even got a key in it. But today it's a goat shed. Method for anything that you care a whole lot about, because you could bend some sheet metal. I think that's the first time I've ever said that. Take it to the billy goat pen. Sound like a rap song or something, I don't know. Take it back now, y'all. Take it to the billy goat pen. Why didn't you pick it up? You didn't pick it up high enough. Yeah. Now we got a glass problem. I don't need all that glass in there. The goats will get it in their hooves. And that was a wind block. Trying to just sit here and warm up a little bit. Me and him are trying to blade the driveway a little bit today, kind of get it prepared. We got about 1,000 foot of gravel driveway on a hill to maintain, which definitely can keep you busy in the winter. Gravel is never an easy thing to keep, you know, maintained. It's always a work in progress, especially when it's on a hillside. So anyway, that's what we're up to today, is trying to get us a little bit of a shelter for these goats. And we'll go check out the nanny here in just a minute. I've got to move some of the feed back in because one of the kids left the feed bucket out where it'll get rained or snowed in, so that's not gonna work. But hey, if farming is your thing, we got that too here at Half Moon Customs. It's a little bit of everything around here, which I intend to keep it mostly hot rod themed. It's just today is a day of doing a little farm work. We're keeping it together, kind of like the dash in your 99 Dodge. You gotta love 99 Dodges. The dash is junk. I'll be dang, that cab's even got a West Coast Junior mirror. I don't think it's original though. I don't think it's the original style. All right, y'all, so that's the two, well, the two that don't really need to be in with the nannies, I'll say that. The little white one there, we call him Merlin because he looks kind of like a wizard. He's got his little beard. And the other one is the one that's been castrated. He's called a wither. or wither goat. That is pretty common for a like a billy goat that you end up keeping and you don't really need it breeding, especially not inbreeding. So you actually have had him for sale for quite some time. No one seems to be interested in a wither though. I guess it's as they say, failure is always an option. But yeah, I definitely need to get out here and pick up some parts. We got good door panels, switches. Gauge cluster might be useful for somebody. I've got a bunch of those. Man, I hate he broke that windshield out. That really is not good. Not for them. Of course, he didn't mean to. Just one of them things. Anyway, now they at least got somewhere to get in the dry. I'll get some hay and throw a little hay out, and we'll have them at least a little bit of a bedding area. If y'all ever done any farming, it ain't for the faint-hearted. It's hard work. Keeps you busy. And I don't really consider myself a farmer. I guess I could be a herder if you count a handful of goats as a herd. But it's work, but it's fun. I enjoy it. I love country living. Well, I know y'all are dying to see a little baby goat, so let's go over there, move that feed bucket in. My hands are like ice right now, so old Dodge doing some spinning. You gotta love old blacktop Dodge out in the grass. And two-wheel drive. She ain't meant to be off-road. You better be pretty dry if you're gonna be trying to mess with it. And it's not dry right now. So there's my old beagle. Hey buddy. Come here, Beaks. Good boy. There's Cookie. We call her Cookie because she's colored up kind of like cookies and cream. She's pretty sweet, but she'll fool you too. She'll run to you. She'll run to you like she's gonna let you pet her, and then she runs back away from you. But then when the other ones come around and you start petting on them, then she comes over and wants you to pet her. It's kind of funny. She's one of them kind of dogs. Here you go, y'all. It's a bit of a mess. We need to do a little bit more work out here, but I got these two nannies here. They're trying to be bashful right now, but that's my milking stand. There. You gonna poke your head out, mama goat? Let's see, there goes the one. And there's the other one. Oh, you all right, girl? She's so fat. They're both major pregnant. Gonna drop any time. And then here's the mama. How you doing there, mama? You making it? We got them one heat lamp. What we've done is we've took some hay bales and tried to kind of arrange them where they've got a little bit of a spot to kid. I don't want to disturb her too much. But there's a little baby boy. Look at him there. He's pretty cute. Pretty cute little baby boy. What are you doing, mama? It's all right. She gets kind of nervous and get around her babies. She's kind of funny. We kind of kid about her being, she's kind of the dumb one in a way. If you, the last couple that she's had, if you come and pick the baby up off the ground and you put it in your hands up here, of course it'll be crying and, you know, wah, wah, you know, wanting mama. And she'll be over here on the ground looking around, and she'll be freaking out because and you know, the baby will be like right, you know, not even 6 feet from her, but she thinks that the baby's gone. So it's kind of funny. She's not the we joke she's not the sharpest tool in the shed, but anyway, we're just trying to kind of prepare a little bit for this cold snap, and come out here and got a surprise this morning. Was not expecting to have to tend to a baby goat, mama goat, but it's part of it. Anyway, y'all, if you like some of this country living type stuff, give me a like and a share. I'll try to keep everything mostly hot rod related. But if you're interested in farming and you're interested in goat herding, tending, whatever you want to call it, man, that's already trying to ice up. Ain't been a couple hours since I was out here and took that top layer off. If you're interested, hit the like and share. Let me know. Who knows? I might do a little bit more of the farming videos. We might even start a half moon farm. Half moon farming, half moon goats, half moon goat tending. If that's something that interests y'all, let me know. May have to make another channel. But anyway, y'all, thanks for watching. Appreciate you checking us out and sticking around. We'll catch you on the next one. I gotta get back on to I'm working on the 66 fastback pretty hard right now, trying to get everything done motor wise, engine, trying to get the engine to crank, at least be ready for the engine to crank, I guess I should say. I've still got spark plugs. I got one of those broke. I got header bolts that need to be tightened up. I've got you know, a few things here and there to do to take care of. But anyway, we'll catch y'all on the next one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Stay warm, be safe out there in this winter.
The other two delivered the next 2 days, making it a grand total of 6 babies in 3 days.